These 7 American cars refuse to die. Owners report 300,000 miles, minimal repairs, and engines that just keep running. No German price tags. No Japanese import markups. Just cheap, tough, all-American iron built to outlast car payments themselves. Stick around, because number 1 is the car mechanics quietly buy for themselves. Let's count them down. Number 7, 2011 Cadillac CTS. Let's kick things off with a car nobody expects on a reliability list, the 2011 Cadillac CTS. Yes, a luxury Cadillac that refuses to visit the shop. This generation CTS came with the 3.6-liter V6, a genuinely bulletproof engine when maintained on schedule. Owners routinely push these past 200,000 miles with nothing more than routine oil changes, brakes, and tires. The direct injection version had some early carbon buildup concerns, but the non-DI 3.6 sidesteps that issue almost entirely, making it the smarter used by today. What makes the CTS special is that you get real Cadillac presence, a genuinely comfortable ride, and rear-wheel drive dynamics, all for the price of a beat-up economy sedan. Depreciation hit this car hard, which means today you can find clean examples for $4,000 to $7,000. That's luxury motoring at budget car money. The 6-speed automatic transmission is another quiet hero here. Unlike some European competitors that nickel and dime you with electronic gremlins, the CTS's transmission and electronics are shockingly low drama for a car this size and this age. Mechanics who work on these will tell you the same thing. As long as someone changes the oil and doesn't ignore the coolant system, this car simply keeps going. Interior quality holds up well too, so you're not sitting in a car that feels its age. But here's the thing. The CTS is actually the least surprising entry on this list. Because what's coming at number 6 is a car most people wrote off completely, and it might be the biggest sleeper reliability champion in this entire countdown. Number 6, 2012 Buick Regal. Coming in at number 6, the 2012 Buick Regal, and this one surprises almost everyone who hasn't researched it. Built on GM's Epsilon 2 platform shared with the Opel Insignia, the Regal brought genuinely European engineering into an American badge. The 2.4-liter Ecotec 4-cylinder is the engine to look for here, known for going well past 150,000 miles with basic maintenance and nothing dramatic ever happening. What makes the Regal stand out is how underrated it still is today. Because Buick's image skews older, younger buyers overlook this car completely, which keeps used prices artificially low. You can find a well-kept 2012 Regal for around $5,000 to $6,000, sometimes less, and you're getting a car that rides like something twice its price. The 6-speed automatic transmission in these paired with the Ecotec engine has proven to be a low-maintenance combination. Owners report going years without anything beyond oil changes, brake pads, and the occasional battery replacement. That's about as low drama as a car gets. Buick also quietly built these with excellent sound insulation and a suspension tune that soaks up rough pavement, so it doesn't just survive, it drives pleasantly while doing it. Interior materials from this era were a genuine step up for the brand, so it doesn't feel like a budget car from behind the wheel. If you want a car that flies under the radar, costs almost nothing to insure, and rarely sees a repair bay, the Regal deserves a serious look. But the next car on our list takes reliability even further, with an engine so simple and so proven that some owners have never touched anything under the hood except oil. Number 5, 2013 Buick Verano. At number 5, we have the 2013 Buick Verano, essentially a Chevy Cruze wearing a nicer suit, and that's exactly why it belongs here. Sharing its platform and much of its engineering with the Cruze, the Verano benefits from a well-proven 2.4-liter Ecotec 4-cylinder engine, the same reliable unit found across multiple GM compact and mid-size models during this era. This shared platform strategy means parts are cheap, mechanics know the car inside and out, and there are no exotic components hiding under the hood waiting to fail. Owners consistently report crossing 150,000 to 200,000 miles with nothing more than standard maintenance, making this one of the most low-stress used cars you can own. Where the Verano separates itself from a basic Cruze is refinement. Buick added extensive sound-deadening material throughout the body, resulting in a genuinely quiet cabin that rivals cars costing significantly more. The interior feels upscale, with soft-touch materials and a solid, tight-fitting dashboard that doesn't rattle or squeak over time. Price-wise, the Verano remains one of the best-kept secrets in the used market. Clean examples often sell in the $4,000 to $6,000 range, since most buyers don't realize what's hiding underneath that Buick badge. This makes it a phenomenal choice for anyone wanting comfort and reliability without the premium price tag. The 6-speed automatic is smooth, predictable, and has a strong reputation for longevity when fluid changes aren't neglected. No turbo complexity, no dual-clutch drama, just simple, honest engineering. Coming up next at number 4, we move into Lincoln territory, where a nearly forgotten sedan proves that American luxury reliability isn't a myth. Number 4. 2011 Lincoln MKZ. Number 4 brings us to the 2011 Lincoln MKZ, a car that quietly disappeared from most people's radar but never stopped being an excellent used buy. Built on the same platform as the Ford Fusion, which you'll hear about later in this countdown, the MKZ shares its mechanical bones with one of the most dependable sedans Ford has ever produced. The 3.5-liter Duratec V6 under the hood is the standout feature here. This engine has a strong track record for surpassing 200,000 miles with nothing more than regular oil changes and basic upkeep. There's no turbocharger complexity and no direct injection carbon buildup concerns to worry about, just a smooth, torquey V6 that does its job quietly for years. What makes the MKZ special is the value equation. You're getting genuine Lincoln luxury, leather interior, refined ride quality, a hushed cabin, for the price of a basic economy car. Depreciation on Lincolns from this era has been brutal, which works entirely in the buyer's favor today. Expect to find well-maintained examples in the $5,000 to $7,000 range. The 6-speed automatic transmission pairs beautifully with that V6, delivering smooth shifts without the transmission problems that plague some competitors. Owners frequently describe these cars as feeling remarkably solid even after a decade of daily driving, with tight panel gaps and minimal interior wear. All-wheel drive versions exist too, adding confidence in bad weather, though the front-wheel drive models are generally simpler and cheaper to maintain long-term. We're halfway through this list, and honestly, the cars keep getting better from here. Number 3 brings us a full-size Buick that some owners have driven for over 15 years without a single major repair. Number 3. 2011 Buick LaCrosse. At number 3, we have the 2011 Buick LaCrosse, a full-size sedan that quietly built one of the strongest reliability reputations of its entire generation. This was the car that convinced a lot of skeptical buyers that Buick had genuinely changed, and mechanically, it backs that reputation up completely. The 3.6-liter V6 available in this generation LaCrosse is a proven workhorse, commonly reaching 200,000 miles or more with routine maintenance being the only real requirement. There's also a 4-cylinder version for buyers wanting better fuel economy, though the V6 remains the enthusiast favorite for its smoothness and effortless power delivery on the highway. What truly sets the LaCrosse apart is the driving experience relative to its price. Buick engineered this generation with a noticeably quiet cabin, a plush suspension tune, and genuinely comfortable seating that rivals cars costing twice as much. It doesn't feel like a budget purchase from behind the wheel, even though used prices often land in the $5,000 to $7,000 range. The 6-speed automatic transmission has proven durable across high-mileage examples, and electrical gremlins that plague some competitors are rare here. Owners frequently report going years between anything beyond scheduled maintenance, oil changes, and brake work. Full-size comfort, a smooth V6, and a reputation for shrugging off high mileage make this LaCrosse one of the most underrated used sedans on the entire market today. Coming up at number 2, we're entering true sleeper territory, a full-size sedan so common on American roads that people forget just how bulletproof it actually is. Number 2. 2012 Chevrolet Impala. Number 2 on our list is the 2012 Chevrolet Impala. And if you've spent any time around taxi fleets, police departments, or rental companies, you already know why this car earned its reputation. Fleet operators chose the Impala specifically because it could handle brutal, non-stop daily use without constant repair bills. And that same durability applies directly to private owners. Under the hood, the 3.6-liter V6 is the engine most experts recommend seeking out. It's smooth, powerful, and has a well-documented history of surpassing 200,000 miles with nothing more than standard maintenance. The 4-cylinder version exists too, but the V6 remains the gold standard for long-term dependability in this generation. What makes the Impala such a smart buy today is sheer availability combined with rock-bottom pricing. Because so many were built and so many served fleet duty, clean private owner examples can often be found for $3,000 to $5,000, an incredible price point for a full-size American sedan with proven bones. The interior, while not flashy, was built with durability in mind from day one. Seats hold up remarkably well, the dashboard rarely develops rattles, and the overall build quality reflects a car designed to survive hundreds of thousands of miles of hard use without complaint. Mechanically, the 6-speed automatic transmission paired with the 3.6 V6 has proven to be one of the most trouble-free combinations GM has ever produced. Simple, effective, and almost boringly reliable, exactly what you want in a daily driver. And now we've arrived at number 1. The car that might just be the single most reliable, most recommended used sedan mechanics point buyers toward. And once you hear why, it'll make complete sense. Number 1. 2011 Ford Fusion. Taking the top spot is the 2011 Ford Fusion, widely considered one of the most dependable midsize sedans Ford has ever produced, and for very good reason. This is the car mechanics themselves recommend to family members, and point to whenever someone asks for a cheap, reliable used sedan that simply won't cause problems. The standout engine here is the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, a genuinely simple, naturally aspirated unit with no turbocharger and no direct injection complexity to worry about. This engine has an outstanding track record of crossing 200,000 miles, and plenty of owners report driving these well past 250,000 miles with nothing more than oil changes, brakes, and routine upkeep. For buyers wanting more power, the 3.0-liter V6 is also a strong, proven option, though the 4-cylinder remains the top pick for anyone prioritizing long-term simplicity and lower repair costs. Pricing is where the Fusion truly shines. Because so many were produced, and because Ford built its reputation on this exact generation, clean examples routinely sell for $3,000 to $5,000, making it one of the best value per dollar reliable sedans on the entire used market today. The 6-speed automatic transmission has proven remarkably durable, and unlike some competitors from this era, the Fusion largely avoided major recalls or widespread mechanical failures. Interior quality holds up well too, with controls and materials that don't feel their age even after a decade of use. If you want the single safest bet on this entire list, the Ford Fusion earns the number 1 spot for a reason. It simply refuses to break down. There you have it, 7 cheap American cars that just won't quit. Which one would you drive? Drop your pick in the comments, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.